I want to show everyone how to use Google Calendar, or how I use it. There's a lot of different ways you can use it. And I've done a video on this before, but I wanted to do an updated one just so everyone knows like my current systems, I guess. So if you look here, I have multiple calendars for multiple things. I have for my own business here. I have different plans, different marketing plans for my offerings, because I feel like it just helps my brain work better. So I might have, like a brand offer market calendar or a stock brand subscription calendar, integrated marketing calendar for just how I'm going to market different things for my business. So if you click here, you can look on the stock brand subscription. I have nothing, this is March, but I have different March photo shoot plans, things like that. So I really love this calendar though for my main business. I have different clients right here, so we have different things. So I can show you. Here is one of my clients, Wood Creations, and we actually color code different things for this client. So the blues are Facebook, the purples are Instagram, the yellows are email marketing, the coral is email marketing, and these are the different in-store workshops. So we have blog posts, we have just different things in different colors, and in the red we have kind of like the big promotion topics. So that's just one client, but here is where I really kind of run my business off of. So for me, when I like to have things that I really can't miss, I have to be there in person and they're really urgent, I have them in red, and I have them not a time schedule. I'll like write the time schedule in the description. So here, but I don't actually put it as a time here. I put this as all day so I can see it at a glance and know that it's really important and it goes all the way across. So most things like today, I can click on the day and I know overarching biggest things is my girls have sports tryouts this week, so I have to be there. And usually I'd put like doctor's appointments up there at the top too, but today I didn't. Evelyn has a doctor's appointment. So all those things where I have to be present, I put them in red. And then I have different client work. Usually with clients, I put them in yellow. That's just where my brain works. Gym stuff I do in purple. So I have dance gym class today, which actually I'm missing because my husband has a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment. But I just keep it there. And so the great thing about this too is I use it in both ways. I use it to plan ahead, but I also use it to keep track of what I actually spend my time doing. So I have these different things scheduled out in my day, but you can see I have my girls' birthdays. Those are, my twins have different birthdays, so they're laid out here. I have a big retreat coming up at the end of the month with people coming into town, so that's blocked out. I have a challenge coming up. I have a podcast episode coming up. So these are things that I want to make sure I don't forget. So let me go back. If you look here, this was yesterday, and I have alerts set up too. So actually, let me go to a week. I can go here, and this is my week at a glance. I have dinner meetings. I have tryouts all week. No, I don't have this meeting anymore, so I can actually take that out. But I can go through, and sometimes I'll do this. I don't do this all day, every day, so I have to go back and actually keep track. So yesterday, I can look at my day and say, okay, Monday, what did I do? I did go to the gym in the morning. I did work on this client work. I did have a meeting. I did have a shoot. I did work on this client, but I actually worked on it more this time. So I will keep track of the time I put in to client stuff. I didn't end up doing a group video, so I can delete that. I did some engagement. I didn't get to my email newsletter. So I can either do one of two things. I can actually take this and move it over to a different day if I want to still do that newsletter, or I can just delete it. So this Monday morning marketing show, I didn't get to that either. So I have to actually delete it from here. I'm not moving it, and I didn't get my blog post done. So I'm going to actually move it over to today as well. And I can move this as many times as I want. My twins did not go to piano because we had that doctor's appointment and we were running around for tryouts. So that was how I spent my time that day. Now, I also do things where in the evening, I actually did work as well. So I can come down here and say, okay, I know after dinner, I did client work. And I turn that to yellow. And so even though it's not in the schedule, I know that's what I spent my time doing. And I know here I did post-processing for shoot. I did that. And I can do that in yellow too if I want. And then this time, 9 to 9:30, I did my own marketing for just a half hour. So I did a little bit of Instagram content, scheduled some of that, and that's really where I spent my day. So this doctor's appointment took longer than that. And then I did a lot of running around picking up kids from sports practices, and I also did dinner. So that's what this chunk is. This is lunchtime. This is me driving from the store here. So there are little gaps, but all in all, I can see, okay, what did I spend my time actually doing? I didn't really track Sunday, so I don't do this like rigidly, but it definitely helps me see, okay, where did I lose time? Where can I spend more time? Where can I make time up? And then it also keeps me accountable because I can drag the things I didn't get done and know I have to get those done today. So that is how I use my calendar. And it really is awesome because let me go back to the month view. It allows me to see when things are due. So if I know that this podcast episode is due, I know I have, a week to sneak peek it. I can talk about Cinnamon Wolf before I can feature her when I do my Grum calendar. These challenges, if I know I have to start promoting the Seller Society challenge coming up, I know I have to get my content out. So maybe I will say, all graphics for challenge due. I will make sure I get, not there. I will make sure all of that work for my graphics is done before that challenge actually goes. So I can say, okay, schedule all challenge promotion content. I can say that is due, and I can keep it as an all-day thing because I want to make sure I really remember. And so that's how I really use this calendar. And I can even set alarms, alerts, anything I want. I can add people into tasks, and it's just really great. So this is how I really keep track of my work week.